my God, I almost died.
I did, okay? In my mind, I almost died at the hands of a child. We got a great show coming your way. I swear to God, tons of fantastic headlines from across the globe. I will say this. Our last game of the season got canceled, so we're like, let's do a football game. So I bought the kids pizza and whatnot. We're having a good time, parents versus kids, blah, blah, blah. I end up on first base. I'm running to second base. The kid that is, grabs the ball and he's going to tag me out. Also a football player, smaller than me, but still, he's got that extra gear where he knows how to find aggressiveness. He does. It's fantastic. I love it. So then all of a sudden, I'm like running to second base, and I'm like, I don't want to run into him. I don't want to be the guy that, the shit that happens in your mind when you're about to do something. You're like, this is going to be bad. Can I let up? So I kind of let up, and I'm looking at him, and he's like, he's not letting up. Next thing you know, bam, we smack into each other. Soon as he hit me, I'm like, oh, my rib. Not the Mark Schlereth rib that he broke a couple years back on me. This one's a new one. Different side. As soon as he hit me, I'm like, oh, son of a, don't black out. I kind of got that moment where I'm like, oh, shit, what if I black out? This is fucking embarrassing. So I'm like, good hit, buddy. And he's on, Coach, I crushed you. I'm like, yeah, he did. I'm going to go cry by the jungle gym over here. It's terrible. Still hurts. That was like 3 days ago. 3 days ago, guys. I got hurt by a 12 or 13-year-old. He did level me, though. Not like I didn't fall, like I was already stumbling because I couldn't find the second base because it was buried in the grass. But still, I don't think if it's broken, there's nothing they can do since it's not like obviously broken. Like as far as like it's not, two bones separated or the bones separated. But I mean, there's nothing they can do. It's probably I just messed up the cartilage in there. That's it. Either way, I feel like a pussy. Either way, a big gigantic pussy. That was like a weird gigantic push. That's not even an accent. That's just something terrible.
I'm famously a gigantic pussy.
Yeah, that's factual though. That got me back on track. I am a gigantic pussy. Anyway, that was fun. That was good. Also, this week, before we get into the headlines, I did want to bring this up because you're going to see it on Mile High Sports and follow them on socials at Mile High Sports. I do a lot of video editing for them. And Nate Lundy asked me, he's like, hey, can you do me a favor? Can you edit these behind the scenes videos from this Hooters video shoot? I'm like, well, yes. Overexcited? No. So I'm like, yeah, why not? It's fine. It's behind the scenes. And he's like, just make them like a minute or less. Make sure. So I'm editing them. And then I realized there was a point in time where I was out and about with the kids. And I'm like, I can't edit these in public. Because if anybody walks by me, it looks like I'm looking at porn because it's a bunch of young ladies in bikinis. It's I felt like a real big pervert. Okay. So I just did it secretly in the basement. Dad is working. Kids, leave me alone, please, for the love of God. No, but I have a lot of respect for the cameraman, the crew for video shoots, because as I'm cutting up these clips, it's some people are better when it comes to I'm going to pose this way, what are this, given new looks without a lot of instruction. And then there's some models that they're not comfortable with that, and that's not something that they're just good at, and that there's nothing wrong with that. But then it's just like the cameraman has to be ready to go and be like, why don't you do this? Okay, I'm going to show you. I'm going to do this, and it's really fascinating to listen to it all. Like each lady, I got about say 7 minutes ish of video to trim down to under a minute. Easier said than done sometimes. but I felt like a giant pervert. But I do have a ton of respect for the camera crew because one, you're setting up different scenarios. You're trying to do something that's not cheesy, and you're trying to, I don't know. It's fascinating. I could never be a camera, person for a video shoot like that. Mostly because they'd be like, "Oh my God, what is happening? I need to call someone because."
You have a massive erection.
Yeah, sorry, ladies. It's just exciting. I just love my job. Also, I can see your boobies. Right? I can never do that. To be like, listen, he takes great pictures, but the fact that he has a tent the entire time. I'm like, go, yes. What was that from? That's from Ghostbusters, wasn't it? Hold on. I think I have that. Hold on.
I bet the girls like you, huh? Huh? The girls? To the guys?
Yeah.
I bet they both do, huh?
Uh-huh.
Huh? What about the animals? Do they like you?
That's it, more. Yeah, come on, you're big. All right, destroy me. Destroy me now, yeah. Destroy me, yeah. Give it, yeah.
We need to talk.
I've worked with better, but not many. Thank you.
Thank you. That would be me. I'd get a little too carried away with, like, I either have a massive erection taking photos, or I just get way too into it. Be like, come on, no. Like I'm punching the camera. Punch the camera. Oh my God, yes. No. Wasn't that from Austin Powers too? Yes, no. Right. Anyway, good times. I have a lot of respect for that. That and also the models. Like it's weird. I'm watching it. Anytime the models were laughing, I was laughing too. Like you can see that they're having a good time. But also too, I'm like they're in their underwear essentially. That's just kind of weird to me still. As a father, I don't know if I like it. Like, no, that's somebody's daughter. Oh my God. Anyway, guys, great show coming your way. I'm not even going to tease it because there's so much on the docket today. So let's go ahead and jump into those headlines.
Let's go.
And now, here are the headlines.
Yes, no. A former South Carolina police officer was arrested after he pointed a gun at a coworker in the department's break room. Oh, fuck, what happened? What the hell? Is this justified? Well, according to Detective Michael DeBias, formerly of the Myrtle Beach Police Department, actually, that was the guy. He confronted an officer on May 30th about warming up fish in the microwave, causing an odor in the office, according to the South Carolina State Law Enforcement Division. Listen, that's wrong, what you did. I mean, putting fish in the microwave. That's wrong. But you don't deserve a gun to the face. You don't. It's like, I get you're upset with somebody putting fish in the microwave. That used to happen all the time. And we would discuss it with the individual when I worked at the radio station. Like, I didn't care because especially some fish is worse than others. Like salmon's not that bad. Usually if you get a white fish, it's not that bad. But if you're putting trout in there, that's going to stink up the fucking place. It's a stinky ass fish. You don't do that shit at an office. The smell is terrible. There's a lot of things you don't warm up or bring for food at an office. Fish is a major no-no. Not deserving of guns to be drawn. Part of me wonders, is like, was he fucking around like it's his buddy? And they're like, oh, I told you, you warm up that fish again, I'm going to point a gun at you. Bing, bing, bing. Oh, just guys being guys. No, probably not. It's still not okay. You're a cop. Holster your pistol until you need to bring it out. Fucking idiot. Have people done that in your office? Heated something up where you're just like, dude, it stunk up the whole place. What was really bad once was there was a door that was busted on it was the ladies' restroom, and the door stayed open, and there was no ventilation in there, and somebody went in there, used the restroom, and it just stunk up the whole hallway. Like, how fucking embarrassing is that? Everybody was denying it too. Like, that wasn't me. There's only one lady working today. Well, it wasn't me. Fuck off. Fuck off. Yeah, that sucks. The biggest thing that I remember, though, is people burning popcorn. I was telling my son that the other day and my daughter. I was like, when you see a lot of if fire trucks show up to an office building and there's a, legitimate quote unquote fire, my experience most of the time, it's just burnt popcorn in the microwave. Somebody puts it in there for like 10 minutes and then leaves for some stupid reason. Read the package. It's like a minute and a half to 2 minutes. That's it. Jesus. Anyway. French museum has lodged a criminal complaint after the theft of a banana. We've talked about this one. It's that stupid visual art where it's a duct tape banana on a wall. Somebody fucking stole it. The worst fucking art is such bullshit now. An eagle-eyed guard, according to the article, said that they noticed the fruit, which was taped to the wall, had gone missing. Oh no! By the way, the name of that art piece, which can be put anywhere. Like if that guy, the guy that owns the paperwork, because that's what it is. It's the paperwork that says that he can duct tape a banana to a wall anywhere on the planet, and that's the art. That the art piece is there. That art piece is called The Comedian because it's fucking funny that somebody paid millions of dollars for that paperwork. He could literally put it in my studio right now and be like, "Oh, look at that. That's fantastic. Ooh, great art. Anyway, yeah, it was sold in Hong Kong for $5.2 million. But somebody stole the banana. Oh my God. Get a new fucking banana. Go to King Soopers down the road or wherever you're at. Okay? Go to the grocery store, get a banana, and duct tape it to the fucking wall. So dumb. If I was an actual artist, I'd be like, why? Why do people pay for that? Because wherever this is, it was at a museum. They got to change out the banana like every other day. Fucking ridiculous. And then they're like, oh no, somebody stole it. Is it really that big of a deal? Go get some more duct tape, get another banana. We're good. It's literally the easiest art restoration project there could be. So ridiculous. And it's making headlines. And I talked about it. You're welcome. Doctors in Vietnam were forced to remove a 20-centimeter plastic bottle from a man's butt after it got stuck there while he was allegedly cleaning himself. This happened earlier in the week. Okay, this isn't like, oh, this is an old story. No. This is another one. The 34-year-old man required emergency surgery after it became lodged in his back end. He said he was cleaning himself. That's not how you clean yourself. You don't stick the bottle up there and be like, oh. I did learn this, though. I did this weird thing that I know now. Because I was reading the article, and they're like, yeah, when it's like a pill, I guess you could say. Think of a pill shape. Right? When it's like that and you stick it up there, the suction of the body is going to pull it up. And that's how things get stuck. But if, like on butt plugs, you know how they have it flare out in the back? That's why. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Guys, you know that now. Now you're going to look at something and it's going to be like a pill at the top, and then you're going to see it's flared at the end, and you're like, oh, that could go up somebody's butt and not get stuck. You're welcome for that information. Listen, it makes sense. It's not something I ever thought about. And now, sadly, that's stuck in my head. And FYI, guys, quit sticking shit up your ass. Or if you're going to do it, go buy the proper things. God, but tie a rope to it. I don't know. Oh, this is crazy. A suspected drunk driver fled into a swamp after getting pulled over by cops on Sunday, only to run right into the jaws of an alligator. There's a video of it, but you can't really see what's happening. It's a body cam. The guy's 40 years old. He wrestled his way away from the gator, but his arm got all jacked up. Ended up going deeper into the swamp before the police ended up getting him. This happened in Louisiana. I was going to do idiot, meth head, or Floridian, but that guy's just a fucking idiot. I guess I could have done it, but whatever. Guys, first of all, don't run from police. Don't break the law. And then don't run from police. And if you're in swampland, probably best to avoid swamp because of gators. Dumbass. He's lucky he only, ended up getting a mangled arm. Fucking idiot. A popular tourist attraction in New Zealand has been temporarily closed by officials after multiple incidents involving human feces. Classic story. A story as old as time. Got to close down the tourist attraction because people keep pooping nearby. The Masterton District Council said on social media that the fernery, which is a building that houses more than 60 varieties of ferns. I didn't know that would be a thing. Listen, if you're into ferns, that's your jam. You're like, oh God, that sounds amazing. Anyway, had to be closed for cleaning Wednesday of last week due to people pooping everywhere. And according to a statement, they're like, why is everybody doing it? The restrooms are easily walkable. And they're like, nah. Maybe there's not a good signage out there or something. Because don't just assume everybody knows where the bathroom is. Not that I'm justifying people taking a dump by this like tourist attraction, but what I'm saying is put yourselves in the pooper's shoes, okay? We can learn a lot by putting ourselves in the pooper's shoes. Don't assume you know where the bathroom is. Look at it from their perspective. Is it really easy to find? And if you really have to go, is it easy to find? And is it close enough by where you're not going to crap yourself? That's something for all businesses. Always take a moment, and it doesn't matter if it's looking at your website. It doesn't matter if it's looking at your business card. It doesn't matter if you have a brick and mortar business. Go outside, look at the signage. Is it obvious of what you do and your services? And when you walk in, does it look professional? Are all the lights working? Are people working? Are people greeting customers? Stuff like that. You have to do that. And in this situation, you got to go, if I have to poop, where am I easily able to find out where the restrooms are? I have a feeling they're pointing fingers at the poopers, but the poopers should be pointing their dirty fingers at them because there's bad signage. Just saying. Let's do this. Let's have some fun and jump into the mailbag.
Mailbag. You've got mail.
Everybody blames the pooper, but geez. Again, I don't blame the pooper in this one. Okay. Let's see. Den Froggy on Spotify was responding to the episode I did late last week in regards to it, the headline. And I was reading from the headline, and I should have done a little bit of research in regards to the Taco Bell menu, and I didn't. Because when I go to Taco Bell, I only order bean burritos, My wife will get a taco supreme or something like that. I don't know. Nacho Bel Grande, whatever, right? We get the same stuff is what I'm getting to. Well, I read from the article where they're like, this man was beating his chimichanga behind the Taco Bell, blah blah blah, at 1 a.m. in Florida, right? Then Froggy goes, Taco Bell doesn't sell chimichangas, and I don't know what a chimichanga is. So he was pounding his bean burrito. Yeah, yeah. I after he sent me this, I googled it. I think there's some restaurants that do, but overall, the majority don't sell chimichangas. Which, by the way, chimichanga is like a deep fried burrito, which sounds amazing. Don't know why they don't sell those everywhere. It sounds fantastic. I bet they sell that like crazy in the South. Sounds like a Southern thing, deep fry it. So yeah, I guess you're right, Den Froggy. He was beating his burrito, like smashing the shit. Those burritos leak as it is. Okay. He's got sauce everywhere. He does. To add on to that same show, the dude wrote, Nachos Bel Grande always gets me in the mood. Okay. I'm sure it does, buddy. Wouldn't that be terrible if you if there was like a food that really just all of a sudden set you off, like orgasmic? There's good food. Like I went to Outback Steakhouse the other day. We had some good news for the family, so I took my son and daughter out. My wife was out of town, but I took them to Outback Steakhouse, and I ordered it was like a steak Sammy is what they call it. It was so freaking delicious. Like we don't go to Outback Steakhouse very often. But I got that. The steak was beautifully cooked, melted in your mouth, and whatever sauce they put on it was phenomenal. Went to the one off of 120th, just east of I-25. I think it's near Grant Street or something like that. Anyway, giving them a little plug, but it was so fucking delicious to the point where the second bite, my eyes rolled in the back of my head, and I sat back and I was like, "Oh, God, that's good, so good, perfectly placed." But like, it makes you think like, if there was if there's a a bite of food that really just maybe not orgasmic, like you're like, like, oh shit, that would be embarrassing. I think that's initially what my train of thought was. But is there a bite of food that you've had or you imagine that you'll have again that would make you just melt in your seat and just lean back and your eyes roll back in the back of your head because it's so delicious? I think right now the leader in the clubhouse is that steak Sammy from Outback. That was delicious. But am I going to be always chasing that now? The one of the times we went to Australia, my brother took me to this little shack on the beach, and I want to say it was in Coogee Beach, which is just east of Sydney, I believe, something like that. I don't remember. But anyway, we're on the beach, and he's like, "You got to try these fish and chips," and it's from like a little shack, and it was the best fish and chips I've ever had. And ever since then, I'll get if I get fish and chips, I'm like, it's just not as good. Is that what it's going to be from now on? I'm going to be chasing that high, like other people do crack and whatever. And, they're chasing that, and I'm like chasing a food high. I'm like, ooh, I'm addicted to good food. I will suck your dick for a sandwich. No, oh God, sorry. that went way too far. I'm sorry. I have a problem. You're dumb.
That fucked me so hard.
What? Why did I play that? Scotty, I'm sorry. It felt like you were dying in the segment, so I decided to, switch it up. Play a random soundbite. That's what you said. I'd fuck me. I'd fuck me. I was really looking for the I Will Suck Your Dick by MacGruber. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining the show. Listen, it's been a weird week. I was telling you last episode that it's been wild around the house a little bit. Good, bad, but ultimately we're leaning back in the good category, and that's fantastic. It's been a learning summer, and I'll say this: appreciate what's around you, and kids, listen to your fucking parents. Okay? I know there's times where you're like, I know better. No, you don't. You don't. It's scientifically proven that you don't. There's parts of your brain that haven't fucking developed yet. Listen to your fucking parents and shut your goddamn mouth. Okay? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Anyway. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. I really do. Thanks to everybody that listens to the show, making this the #1 comedy podcast in the state of Colorado.
You got a pretty mouth, boy.
Connery, God, I'm sorry, Scotty. I thought you still needed help. It felt like you were just flapping in the wind. No. God, why would you say that?
Help! Raccoons took my penis!
Oh, what? I don't remember saving that soundbite. Oh my God. At first I was like, is that an RFK Jr. joke? But no. Well, I don't even know.
So he says rectum damn near killed him.
Are you just going to be playing random sound bites? Thank you, Tony Romo. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Let's see what else. Okay, come on. This one? No, not that one.
Just a sex doll. Repeat, just a sex doll.
She touched my peppy, Steve.
Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, this is my favorite soundbite.
Shut the fuck up, Kyle!
God, that one always gets me in a good mood. That's from the movie Renfeld. Is it? Right. And Aquafina, she's hilarious.
Shut the fuck up, Kyle!
Right? So good. Okay, we're almost done. I swear to God.
Such a dick.
Who? Scotty, he's clearly talking about you.
Such a dick.
Let's see, one more.
Hey, try not to suck any dick on the way through the parking lot.
Hey, no guarantees, fucker. No guarantees. I'm hungry.
That's a fact.
Hey, Kurt Russell, don't be saying that. That's a fact. All right. Okay. I think we all know what's happening.
This is fucked.
Yeah, it is. Anyway, guys, you're amazing. I really do appreciate each and every one of you.
These fingers are ready to tickle some pickles. Tickle.
Connery, we're done. This show was smooth.
Ooh, and it's tighter than dick skin.
Yeah, it is tighter than dick skin. I like it. That's what we need to end on. Anyway, guys, that's it for the news. I'm sorry. You're welcome, but I'm sorry. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching, supporting the show. Really do appreciate it. Number eight weird news podcast in the United States. You're welcome. If not higher, I don't know. Just download the show 1 billion times from different platforms or something. I don't know. Let's get to number 1. That's how we do it. Share it with people. Okay. Some people have vices. I have a thing for food. Some people have a thing for crack. Maybe some people have a thing for podcasts and be like, hey, listen to this one. And then they're like, I would have stuck your dick for a podcast. I'd be like, no, you can just listen to it for free. No shame involved. Okay? Well, not really. Anyway, thank you guys so much. It's DeHuff Uncensored. I need to stop talking. Thank God. Jesus Christ. Just shut your mouth. You too, okay? It's DeHuff Uncensored. Let's keep moving forward. I'll talk to you next time.